This one is for you if you set a step with your health, but you don't do it. Maybe you have a coach or a dietitian and you set the step and you still don't do it, and you still don't do it. And then you think to yourself, I'm not strong enough. I don't have enough willpower. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe it's not the right time in my life. I've definitely heard it all. My name is Maya. I'm a 17-year registered dietitian, the owner of Southwest Dietitian Group, and the founder of Real Change Nutrition, where I am sharing this journey lessons with you to strengthen the foundation that is your thoughts and your nervous system and your heart and emotions in order to create sustainable and permanent change. Because that's what I'm most interested in, is real change. I want you to get healthy and achieve your goals and sustain those for 20, 30, 40 years to come. Today I want to talk about the difference between something we use at the Southwest Dietitian Group. It's called sprints and walking. And I always tell someone on the journey that, hey, sprints are optional, walking is required. A sprint is like a diet. It's something that, listen, you can do it. You can make changes to your diet. But if they are big, like think 75 hard, right? Like you can do it. That's cool. There's no problem in that. You just can't do that for the rest of your life. And you have to, wisdom is knowing the difference. So the whole journey is you can sprint to get a little further, to get faster in the result, but you can't sprint the whole way. That's not sustainable. So sprinting is optional, walking is required. And when we often set that step and don't take it, set the step and don't take it, then we got to get good at something. And there's a reason that you're not good at it. And it's called the small step, which is habit change. And the journey lesson is the power in the small step. That's what I want to communicate with you today is, it's not about the small step, because here's the truth. Listen, if you want to lose weight and your small step is to get one additional glass of water in a day, no, you're not going to lose weight from one additional glass of water a day. I get it. And you do too. And there's some frustration in that because you want the sprint result, but you are not yet ready for the sprint itself. And being ready for the sprint itself is about developing some street cred with yourself and knowing that you can do it, which is developed in the walking steps or the habit change steps. The small step is not about the step itself. It's about building the street cred with yourself that says, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to keep that promise to myself and I'm going to do it. Because the only way to build the street cred with yourself is to say you're going to do the thing and go do the thing. But if you say to yourself that I'm going to go do the thing that it's a really big step and I don't do it, when we have a belief in our own inadequacy or failure or not good enough or whatever those things, you may not be thinking that. But what we're actually doing is just setting ourselves up for complete failure and saying, let me give myself one more reason that I can't. Let me give myself one more reason that I can't. That's what confirmation bias does in the brain. If I believe that I'm not good enough or I'm a failure or I can't take care of things, then what will happen is when I go home and I see the dishes in the sink or the clothes that are unfolded, I don't have access in my brain to say, I don't have the thought access to say, I just had a busy day. I'm going to use that as confirmation, as my glasses, as my suck glasses. Am I seeing, do I suck? Where do I suck? Where do I suck? Where do I suck? Right? I'm going to confirm, this is confirmation bias. I'm going to confirm my belief in failure. Something we do in the Real Change Nutrition Blueprint is when you're wanting to change how you think, aka develop, say, the confidence in yourself that you can do it, you have to go find the evidence or proof points, which is a reverse confirmation or reverse engineering of confirmation bias, to prove to yourself that you can. Because right now, you don't have the street cred with yourself. If you have just spent years and years and years of this kind of efforts and inconsistent results, you don't have any street cred with yourself. You don't have the proof points that, like when I sprint, well, then I go all the way back. This is just what's always happened. So your real work is being able to take the small steps and to build that street cred with yourself that says, can I do that? Yes, I can do that. Can I do that? Yes, I can do that. Can I do it this time? Yes, I can do it this time. That's what you're really working on in the small steps. And as you gain the momentum, like that snowball, as you gain the momentum, you're going to be able to take on bigger and bigger and bigger steps and sprint when you want to, be successful in that sprint, take a moment for reflection, and then be able to go back to the walking just as powerfully. It's the whole concept of you got to learn how to walk before you run, right? If you've only ever run, you got to take some time to learn how to walk. And The last thing I'll say is this, is that the power in the small step is more about learning to change how you think than in the doing. And it's the changing of the thinking that creates the permanence in the doing. If you want more, be sure to sign up for the Real Change Nutrition newsletter that hits your inbox every Sunday.